Okay, hey everybody. Welcome back. This video is going to be a little bit shorter, I think. I wanted to do like a really long form, just like hour long of mining. But it seems like me and my wife have both come down with some sort of sickness, so my throat isn't too great. So I've got a water bottle here I'm drinking out of. Um, so if you hear that every once in a while, that's what that is. But I still wanted to play, so I still wanted to record. I want to try to be bringing stuff every day to you guys. So there's always something new every day, even if it's kind of short. Okay, so I wanted to do something that Polytorian recommended. They said for a video, maybe you could build a little dock on your river. So we're going to do that. I figured the best place to do this, I actually initially did have a dock, but it's down where that big wheat farm is now at the bottom of my base. So I thought I could do one down here, but as you can see, there's not a great way to get down. So I got a bunch of dirt. I think I'm gonna try to do a little bit of terraforming. I also probably get some sand. Thanks for all the support, guys. Getting some really nice comments, which is great. Really means a lot. Today I did pretty much nothing. I got started on my group project class thing I have to do to finish out my degree. But other than that, pretty uneventful. I guess I got some McDonald's, so that's something. Probably shouldn't do that. I'm actually in pretty poor shape, and so I need to get my act together a bit. Yesterday, I started one of my first rehearsals for the play I'm in, so that was fun. Wasn't feeling too great going into it, just, you know, stuff's been kind of meh recently, so I wasn't super excited, but it turned out working out. Went pretty well. Had a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of memorizing. I've got 284 lines, so most I've ever had in a show so far. But it's a fun challenge. So I want to figure out the best way to be able to build down this way. And something else I thought of is I have these gravel paths, but I was thinking of throwing some stone, some regular stone in to add a little more texture to it, I guess. I don't know how good it's gonna look, but I thought it could be interesting. And I'm already, geez, I'm always the worst with figuring out exactly how many materials I need. But I don't know. I guess that's just how I am sometimes. Okay, so I want to build this pathway slightly down. And so I'm going to try to do something here. It's been cool. I've been looking at like the demographics because on YouTube you can see, like the demographics of who's watching your videos. And there's like people from like other countries, which is like kind of crazy. And it looks like my age demographic is around about how old I am. So I guess probably just fellow people who are nostalgic about old versions of Minecraft. They were like, all right, let me listen to this guy babble for 30 minutes or whatever, and decided that that was the best use of your time, which is great. I love I love people being willing to listen to me. Okay. Well, this is a little weird. but I don't hate it. I like it more than just having, I don't know, nothing, I guess. Here we go. We'll do like one here. Let me get rid of these ones. Now the issue is that this is all built up, so I need to kind of make this look a little bit better. And grass is going to take forever to grow because that's how it is in this version. For those of you who watched my floating tower thing, how long it took for that to grow back. Okay. I think that's fine. So I figure what I'll do is we'll do a dock right here that will go to that side, and we'll do a separate dock over there. So now that that's done, let's get rid of, let's go put some of these blocks away. Put away the gravel, and I guess I'll keep the sand, but we don't need the regular stone. Oh, it's almost nighttime. Actually, we should use some of the regular stone on some of these blocks. Not all of them, but oops. Yeah, so when my throat's feeling a little bit better, I'll probably do a mining episode. Okay, let's go. But yeah, I know some people get kind of weirded out, or not weirded out, but surprised when I say that I like do acting and theater and stuff. Because I used to be a theater major and then I switched to software engineering. So like a lot of the faculty and just people in general who I meet who ask me, you know, what I'm studying and all that, and I say, oh, software engineering, and then they find out that I also do theater. They're always like, jeez, dude, some of these sounds in this game, man, creep me out. But sometimes they're like super shocked. They're like, whoa, like I would not have expected that. And I'm like, yep. And I thought being a little more extroverted would give me a big of a leg up in all my interviews for my internships. And apparently it didn't. So that's something that I will have to learn to accept. It might take a while. Okay. Well, we'll start the dock here. And I figure I'm not great at building, but I'm wondering if it should come out here to the side like this, and then we do like wood here. So when you're coming down, it's not, I don't know. Maybe we start all the way up here. This kind of looks ugly, but oh well. This is just we're kind of playing it by ear at the moment. Okay, so let's just build it out a little bit, and then wondering if I should. I think I'm going to get rid of this right here. Come on. My scroll wheel is not ideal. I feel like you might need, if we do 2 blocks there, then what we can do here. So I want to probably outline this all with wood like this. I still want, I'm wondering if the dock should go that way or out this way. It makes most sense probably to go out this way. So maybe we do another, this is gonna be a very big dock. Then we bring it out like this. And maybe what we do is this here is kind of like our actual, like this is where it actually comes out. And something that I've done before that I kind of like is you take stairs like that, and then some slabs, a little bit of a, I don't know, letting it, and the water kind of wigs out, but I still think that's fine. And I think it looks good. And then we can do slabs throughout here, maybe. I could also do fences, but I want to try maybe something different. Because then, you know, what we could do is if we have slabs there, then we can do fences on top of the logs. Could look cool. I'm gonna make more. An idea that I had that I don't know if anyone would be interested in is looking at like some of those old like adventure craft mods, like those worlds. Like I was thinking like when I was younger, there was like a Zelda one that I always wanted to play, but never could because I don't think I ever actually figured out how to do it. But if that's something I'd be interested in, I would be more than happy to try that out. I wonder if you should do glowstone instead. For now, we'll do torches. Or if you just want me to do regular beta, let's play, that's perfectly fine as well. Okay, and next thing I wanted to do is I wanted to have a place for boats. So I'll do a chest right here. And we'll make 4 right now, I guess. 4 boats will do. And so this is going to be, I think this looks solid for the dock on this side. So now we'll have to go over and make one on the other side. I'm actually going to go grab, I have another spare crafting table. I don't want to have to keep on making extra ones. Come on. Okay. Up here. I have 2 more. That's perfect. Okay. And we'll probably, I don't think we'll exactly mirror it, but I think we can kind of keep the same or similar structure. So come on down. The winding path. Got a boat here. I'm actually going to make an extra one for this side. And boats in this version suck. I mean, they're faster than walking because it's very hard to not be. And you have to make sure you don't break them because if you... Perfect. I can put the dock there, but I feel like it makes the most sense to put it kind of directly across. So luckily you've got sand. So we're going to build out this beach a little more so we have some more room to build the dock. So we have to build the beach bigger to get rid of the beach to build the dock. I don't know, it's kind of backwards, but oh well. So we can probably match it pretty much exactly the same. I want to actually, if we do it one more, I think. We have 19 left. Do this here. This will make it look a little bit better. And then, okay, I think this is the first block. So 1, and I'm wondering, should this come out, like come back here? I should have figured out, okay, I know this. I know it's 4. So we've got like 1. Oh, dang it. I didn't build it out as much as I needed to because I need to go over there. Okay, wait. No, and I'm like turned around. It's freaking crazy, man. But we should be able to. And you can see you can dock it in like on the slabs, which I think is kind of cool. I've gotten like a solid amount of people commenting that they think the base is really cool, which is awesome. I don't, I guess, tout my building skills very often because I don't think they're particularly great most of the time. But it was nice to see that some people are fans. Okay. Well, we're back here. And we are going back over. We'll bring you over here. Okay, build this out just a few more blocks. I was like taking a nap earlier today, and every time I take a nap, I get really freaked out because our bedroom door has like a lock on it, but I always get like superstitious that, or get worried that like someone's gonna like break into my apartment, which I guess probably isn't the most sane thing in the world, but I don't know, what can you do about it? I think I just stressed myself out too much. And of course it's nighttime, so we gotta go back to the base. My brain is going all over the place, but I was just thinking of, ow, what the heck? Watched the Clayface trailer yesterday, and the Coyote versus Acme trailer. Clayface, I'm very excited for. I'm pretty sure, I think it went through some rewrites, but the original script was written by Mike Flanagan. But Clayface is a DC movie coming out, for people who don't know. It was written by Mike Flanagan, who wrote and directed some of my favorite horror media, like The Haunting of Hill House and Midnight Mass and Doctor Sleep. Those are all things of his I really enjoy. And so he wrote the original script, and then they and then he left I can't remember if he was going to direct it and he left or something else, but it doesn't seem like it was like, I don't know, bad terms or anything, but it made me really excited for it. I'm really excited for the project. I think it's got some real promise to it. Looks creepy. I know it's rated R, and I'm a big fan of like what James Gunn is doing with DC. I think it's super interesting, and I like that he is embracing these different genres. I feel like more recently nowadays, and I love Marvel. A lot of Marvel stuff definitely feels kind of the same. So I'm glad that it seems like DC is straying away from that. I feel like this is too big. I think it's because it is too big. I think it's supposed to only be this many blocks. And then this turned into 3. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm really excited for that. I think that's going to be a really fun project. And it comes out in, I think, October. So pretty soon. Okay. I know I don't need to do this, but I want to make this more uniform. I don't like going halfway with any of this stuff. I want to probably do a better entrance to the little tunnel down here too. Do that in a different video. But we'll do this. And then we can do a little entrance here, like that. So you come in through there. And then we'll put up our little torches. This and this. Like I said in my last video, I'm like slowly falling into a Five Nights at Freddy's phase again, which is not good. Or I guess it's fine, but don't want it to take over my life. But I've been wanting to buy Secret of the Mimic. I'm at a spot now where I think I actually could, but I'd have to convince my wife, which I don't know if she would be willing to have me do that. But we'll see. I don't have like any way to like capture that kind of stuff, so I wouldn't be doing any video on that. And I feel like most people watch these videos because they're Minecraft, so don't want to watch that because it's not Minecraft. Okay. Well, that is both of those docks built, which is super cool. I'm wondering if this should be wood, if this would look better if... No, I don't think so. I think I want to keep it like this. But yeah, I hope you guys like this. And I hope that Polytorian, that this is what you were looking for, that this is the kind of thing you were hoping for. If it wasn't, I am sorry. But yeah, that is how to build a simple dock in beta 1.7.3. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.